Let's talk about social media, which I love, and at the same time, I hate it too. As an undergraduate university professor, I hate that I must battle with my students in the classroom against Snapchat and Instagram for their attention. So to turn the tide, I started to use education software in the classroom that has the students use their phones to participate. So I started using Kahoot and Nearpod software. And now I've graduated to using Instagram. So every class I teach, I create an Instagram account. So where do you think I get the most student participation? Instagram. Now I'm an avid social media user. You can find me on TikTok now and see me TikToking away. Now don't do that now. Wait a little bit later to do that. Put your phone down. Social media is a powerful tool, but we need to be careful with that power. For instance, social media can make you disappear, and its power makes you lose yourself too. Before COVID-19, I was in a restaurant with my girlfriend, beautiful woman. And as we went into the restaurant, she had to take out her phone and video the entrance to the restaurant for her Instagram stories. I took out my phone. I did the same thing too for the gram. And as we went along with the night, we had some great conversation. When the food came, she had to arrange everything in just the perfect way. So again, she could take a picture for her Instagram stories, and she loves to have this song from Justin Bieber, Yummy, playing in the background whenever she makes a post. And after the date was over, end of the night, I thought to myself, are we here for each other? Or are we here so that we can have some content to post on social media? Or was it both? Who's more important than the person I'm with now? Social media's allowed us to detach from people and personal interactions for years in plain sight. And with COVID-19, for the sake of minimizing the spread of the virus, we've been compelled to detach from our fellow human beings. I went to visit my mother in Chicago during quarantine. I had to talk to her through a storm door. Now, I was traveling from Savannah, Georgia, where I live, and I didn't want to risk giving her COVID-19 if I had it. So she gave me a big air hug, hello and goodbye. So social media keeps us apart attention-wise. And to pile it on, top of that, COVID-19 keeps us apart physically too. When the time comes that we're able to interact socially in the workplace and in the classroom again, will we be able to connect with people? Will we be able to do that the same way we did before? Are we losing the ability for traditional connection? See, my mother doesn't like Facebook or Instagram, let alone Snapchat, but she does love one form of social media, Marco Polo. Have you heard of Marco Polo? Marco Polo is a social media app for people who do not like Facebook. Marco Polo is an app where you can easily send video messages that you can check when you want and however you want on your own time. So my mom sends me these Marco Polo messages all day. She loves to see faces. Have you ever smiled at someone in the grocery store and then you realize you've got your face covered by a mask? Right now, the only way to see people's faces is through Zoom or Skype or some social media app. And social media, something that we used to love when it was new and exciting, but look at what's happening during this revolution. Social media gives people the superpower of invisibility. You can confront anyone you want, usually strangers, with critical, sometimes harmful remarks you never say in person. Are those 1,190 people you're connected with on social media your friends? Is that guy you follow on TikTok who does the renegade dance your friend? You know the renegade dance, right? It goes like this. Whoa. Pump. Clap. The figure 8. The wave. So you never meet that guy in person, by the way. But you're connected on TikTok. So would you invite him over for your birthday party? Maybe you would if he was going to entertain you with the renegade, but certainly not as a guest, because I don't know him. I'm really concerned, I'm worried that our ability to communicate effectively with one another, one-on-one, which is incredibly valuable, is being lost. Living in the digital age, it's easy to avoid face-to-face communication. We can text on social media apps, video chat, and even send video messages. Right now, because of the pandemic, we've resorted to these methods more than ever to stay connected. In most cases, we can go to someone's social media feed to find out what they're doing. And it takes a lot less energy to check someone's feed than to actually speak with them and check up on them. And where's the exchange? They're not even aware that you checked in on them. One of the hazards of this modern age is loneliness. Is it any wonder? Aside from the apparent necessity of having the skills to conduct face-to-face communication in the real world, it allows you to perform active listening. So excellent communication is just not about what someone says. It's about eye contact. It's about facial expressions. It's the way they move their hands, the way you move your arms and your feet. And the danger is, the real threat is that a dependency on social media and the need for social distancing is damaging how we'll relate to people in the future. It's not just a threat to people's communication skills. It's a threat to the warm thread of humanity. Empathy connects us all. I believe COVID-19 has awakened us to the fact that we need real connection, fellow human beings for loving support, for good mental health, for meaningful and lasting progress in making a better world, for more influential families and meaningful discourse in the classroom. We can do this, but we're going to have to take a break from some nasty habits. We're going to have to disconnect to stay connected. Make a connection. Make the effort. Put down your device for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Call your mother. Visit with friends and family. Look across the table with some people that you're with. Now make sure you're doing social distancing. You got the social distancing. But have an actual two-way conversation. Disconnect to stay connected. Thank you.